ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, with that, we are underway. Thug Rose Namajunas with Trevor Whitman in her corner. She's not afraid to have a little feeling out process here early. This is a fighter who gets stronger as the fight goes on. We'll see what type of start Namajunas can get off to here tonight. All right, so Thug Rose Namajunas mixing it up pretty well here in the early going with her kicks and, of course, that patented jab as well.
Yeah, she pops that jab. She's so fast, and you can hear her corner telling her, Rose, stay on the jab, stay on the jab. She's so good at maintaining distance, and she's very tall for the weight class. Rose Namajunas has now figured out how to use her length to her advantage inside the octagon. Big punch lands.
Well, she has come out aggressively as usual, swinging early and often. I wonder if she can keep this up over the whole fight.
It's a crazy pace. If she is not taken down, then for sure she can fight at this pace. But the moment all the takedowns are added, then she may find herself struggling. Maybe that's why she's fighting so aggressively to finish the fight before all the grappling exchanges start.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Rose Namajunas. Try to establish that jab. Oh, combination striking at its best. Another great sequence out of her there.
She is just throwing everything with so much confidence. Every time she throws, she believes that she is going to land, and to this point, she has done just that.
Namajunas starting to enter that flow state with her jab.
That jab is fast. Look at that jab.
Well, she continues to land to the body, attacking those organs, right? Not a lot of protection there, and you're seeing some visible damage now on the other side.
Visible damage. She's done a tremendous job understanding and recognizing where the weakness was, and she has exploited that, and she's going to continue as she tries to get her hand raised.
Silva's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge.
Way to hide that leg kick.
Namajunas putting it all together here tonight as she lands another combination on the feet.
A beautiful combination, but don't rest. Don't think that Rose Namajunas...
She's thrown tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot.
Big right hand there. Oh! Well, it looked like we were going to get a finish. She had her rocked pretty good, but she wasn't able to close the show.
She wasn't able to find the kill shot. She hurt her very badly. She was not able to find a shot that would have finished the fight.
Saved by the bell. That marks the end of the round, and we'll see if she can recover from getting stung by that huge shot just before the horn. Of course, you know she's only got 60 seconds here with which to recover. They'll get her on the stool. Physically, she's compromised. Mentally, can they keep her in this fight? All right, so there's the horn. The round is over, and we've got more fighting. It looked like maybe we'd get a finish there after she landed upstairs.
Well, she was excited. She thought it was done. How does she reshift? How does she get herself back in the moment to try to repeat what she just did, but also top it and actually get the finish? What a kick. That one landed.
All right, so here we are deep into this fight now, and you can see the frustration out of the corner that their pupil, at least to this point, she hasn't attempted to see the takedown.
They know who she is. They've trained her. They've seen her since day one. And they recognize that the reason she is in the UFC today is because of her grappling. She has not even tried to get the fight to that round. It is very surprising.
All right, so the jab lands yet again for Thug Rose Namajunas, really starting to mix things up well on the feet.
She does it all. I mean, I think Rose Namajunas is one of the best athletes in the strawweight division. She fights well. She stays behind the jab.
Oh! Beautiful diving strike lands.
What a massive strike.
That'll do it! Namajunas.
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
All right, here we go, folks. Round one is upon us. And when you are a kickboxer at this level, you throw caution to the wind. But in a matchup like this, with the fear of the takedown, perhaps that'll give him a little bit of pause.
He's going to have to be comfortable. He's going to have to be patient, John. If he, nice combination.
Big strikes continue to land. And now some knees. Fast pace here in the early going. Edge of your seat action as expected so far. Well, he was able to block that one.
Nice right hand.
I don't do that as well as you do it, but man, he's coming out swinging tonight.
He is bringing the heat. This dude is trying to end this night early.
Can you give us an ooh-ee, please? What a result in Rio, a stunner.
Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here's the decorated former UFC strawweight champion, Jessica Andrade, one of the winningest fighters in women's mixed martial arts history. I would argue she's going to end up in the UFC Hall of Fame. That's a conversation for another day. As far as this matchup is concerned, you know about Andrade's power. You know about her submission skills as well. Her prediction, however softly in our fighter meeting, third round submission win. We'll see how it plays out. Trying to hammer that lead leg. Oh, Trevor Whitman's got to like that. Beautiful combination from Rose Namajunas.
Rose Namajunas is so solid. I mean, she's so good with her footwork. She knows how to set traps. She's a phenomenal striker and one of the best female fighters in the UFC's history. That's a beautiful body kick.
So more output, at least in the early going. Man, she's worth the price of admission. This fight is just getting underway, and Jessica Andrade, the bull that she is, already just throwing wayward hooks left and right.
I love her. I love the way that she fights, John, because she leaves nothing to be desired. She goes forward, and she is just throwing these big shots around the body. And the moment you get out of position, she'll grab you and just throw you on top of your head. She is a bull in a china shop, and she wants to break everything. And it all starts throwing those hooks from both sides, left and right.
How good is that jab by Andrade? Huge shot there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively. Both landed.
Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one. Nice kick there by Namajunas. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Oh, effective strike from the clinch there by Andrade.
She's got her back. Look for her to drag her down to the floor and take her into her work.
Attempting a choke now. Oh, that rear naked choke is tight. Oh, that has got to be it. Hang on a second. What a mistake.
I cannot believe she got out of that. She shoved the elbow up, created space, freed her neck, and defended that rear naked choke. She is so dominant from the top position.
Final seconds here. Round 2 is next.
All right, deep breath. Slow the heart rate down. You good? Okay, listen, you're getting a little too aggressive with the strikes. Don't be so aggressive this round.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and in terms of offensive wrestling execution, she had it all going there.
Yeah, she had it all working. She did everything she wanted to do. She was racing to position.
All right, here we go with our second 5 minutes.
Round
2.
Ready.
Jessica Andrade
Good.
and Rose Namajunas.
Oh, nice kick.
All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Well, if you're watching her compete for the first time, you're wondering if the commentators know what they're talking about. We told you all about her ground game, her BJJ credentials, and yet not a single takedown attempt.
Not one attempt. You know, you could tell me a lot of things in the build to a fight. But if you'd have told me she would not have attempted a takedown, I would have called you a liar right to your face. But to this point, she has not even level changed. She is fighting a different type of fight tonight, one that we have not seen from her in the octagon before.
With conviction to the body. Andrade's got a bruise appearing on that left side now. Got to think that bodily investment is going to pay dividends later in the fight. Well, they don't let you wear headgear, but she don't need it tonight, right? Beautiful job defensively.
She's doing a great job of blocking up top. Nothing of any substance has landed to this point. Right back in the clinch. Look for the backhand to get very active.
Working off the jab, it's good.
Great timing on that double leg.
Andrade is in half guard now. Making all these shots count. All right, so now she's in the dominant position after a beautiful reversal on the ground. Namajunas gets back up here. Under 2 minutes now to go.
Right back in the clinch. Look for the backhand to get very active.
And she misses with the left punch there. All right, so a pretty interesting development here in terms of this fighter's evolution. Just as we saw in the last round, primarily a jiu-jitsu athlete, having a lot of success with her striking team.
Well, you can see it from the moment she came out the corner.
Well, she's got the head trapped here. Might be trying to set up a guillotine choke.
Oh!
That guillotine is tight. Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt.
All right, so she told us in the fighter meeting the body shots were going to be key, and they certainly have been. She invested early, and now you're starting to see some damage on the other side.
Yeah, she's doing a great job of following the game plan. She spoke to us in the fighter meeting about going to the body, about investing. Now,
What a shot by her there. I'm not sure her opponent knows where she is. She's in the octagon.
she can't possibly know where she is right now after taking such a massive hit.
Seconds winding down in round 2. Round 3 next. All right, so a standing ovation from this capacity crowd after that round. A huge knockdown there in the middle of the round. Got to have her feeling pretty good here as she goes to the stool.
Back and forth up to that point, but she eventually found the shot that put her opponent on her backside. But how about the toughness of the opponent to get up off the floor and finish that round? Let's see how she approaches the next round.
All right, so the big moment in that.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Crowd fired up, so are we. Third and final round. And blocks the shot there. Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on. Takedown defense holds up. Well, without even looking at those stats bottom of your screen, you know that the most significant strike in this fight has been to the body. It has been there for her all night long.
I mean, that is a big shot to the head. I cannot believe she's still standing.
Well, pretty good recovery by her opponent after being stunned, but we see this all the time, right? If you don't close the deal when you have that opportunity, your opponent's back in the fight and can potentially wrap it.
Especially with this opponent. This opponent's so dangerous all the time. It does not matter that she hurt her before. She's going to have to close the door if she gets her hurt again.
Oh, great entry.
Oh, reverses the position there. Nice transition by Namajunas. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you'd want to see from her here. She's trying to keep the judges out of it, really lighten her up now. Very late in the fight now, DC, and gotta think she'll be active and trying to get a finish or she's gonna lose.
She's got to be active. She's got to be working the entire time if she's going to win this fight.
2 minutes and change to go in our third and final round. Quick entry here.
Nice single leg entry. Rotates ahead on the yes, smart adjustment. Yep. Oh, good elbow right there.
Lands with the ground and pound here.
She continues to go here because it's working. Do not change anything.
Back to her feet now. Good sign for her there. Oh, and there's a kick now to the body. That one blocked by Andrade.
Never seen anything like this, J.A. How in the world are these two women still standing?
Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, J.A. She's got to get on her bicep. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work. Because the more she's in there, the more she tries to fight face first, the more that cut is going to open up. She's got to get moving.
They go the 15-minute distance. What a fight! All right, so the fight goes the distance here tonight. Certainly tried to get the finish, but you got to think she's going to get the decision nonetheless.
Yeah, she's got to be pretty excited about this type of victory. Sometimes it isn't exactly what you want, but when you get